Now, just before we join Emu for his Pink Windmill show, I've got a few seconds to remind you about an excellent new series starting this Sunday. It's called Seal Morning, and it's a very moving and at times funny story about a young girl who attempts to rear a baby seal in the wilds of Norfolk. The girl herself is an orphan and living with her aunt, and from the moment the seal enters their lives, changes start to take place. Make sure you watch Seal Morning starting this Sunday. But starting right now, it's Emu's Pink Windmill show.
And now, from Emu's world, somewhere in the heart of England, comes...
Emu's Pink Windmill Show!
We'll go straight over and play Emu Spin Quiz, shall we? Oh, are you there, Sarah?
Yeah.
Have you got your skates off?
No, I didn't wear them.
Oh, you were wise, weren't you? Right, well, we've got Sarah helping with us today for Emu Spin Quiz, haven't we, Emu? It's lovely to be back in the Pink Windmill, and the sun's shining outside, and it's all lovely, isn't it? Here. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago we pulled out this one and we phoned him up? It was Simon Reed, who lives in Feltham in Middlesex, and we kept getting that awful noise on the phone, didn't we? It kept going, Bleh! And it made, well, it wasn't quite like that, and we thought it was engaged. So what we do, if you do send us in a card and we do pull it out, we phone you up and you're engaged, there's nothing we can do about that, so we have to discard your letter. But we did check, and we found that Simon's phone was not engaged. In fact, it wasn't working properly at all. So we think it's only fair this time that we give him another try, because he was waiting for the phone call. And we're going to now phone Simon Reed, who lives in Feltham in Middlesex. There's the number, OK? Now, while you're doing that, Sarah, I'll just show you some of the lovely prizes you could win on the Spin Quiz today. We've got our Star Prize as well.
Star Prize, Star Prize! And if you're lucky this week, you could win this fabulous computer starter pack.
Sarah's just told me, guess what? It's engaged. Yes. I'll show you what, we'll have a very quick phone up again. Get off the phone! Simon's Mum River's on it. Because we are doing it right here for you, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Doing all the right numbers, aren't you? And now we'll just wait and listen now, and you'll hear it go. Yeah, you might do. I don't believe it after all that. Simon, we've tried again. What do you want me to do? We'll have another go. How about this one? Oh, look, here's a nice one. Look at that. Nice pictures there. And that's a drawing of me and Emu and Grotbags and Redford, and that comes from Tracy Dodds, who lives in Bridlington, in North Humberside. Right. And there you are, there's the number, OK? As you know, what we do, if we do get through to you, Tracy, we'll ask you a question, and if you get it right, we'll spin the wheel, and all these numbers around here means that you could win some of those fab prizes that you've seen. Of course, if it lands up here on any one of the 4 sales, then you're in for that lovely computer pack. So that should be...
Ringing.
Oh, at least it's ringing.
Hello? Hello? She's on the phone.
Oh, she's on the phone. Hello, is that Tracy?
Yeah.
Hello, Tracy, it's Rod and Emu. We're calling you from the Pink Windmill, all right?
Yeah.
And you're watching the show?
Yeah.
Good. What's it like up there today?
It's quite sunny.
It's quite sunny. Oh, that's good. And you're aged 14, are you, Tracy?
Yeah.
Right, can you find a very difficult 14-year-old question there?
How many players are there in a doubles match?
How many players in a doubles match? Think of the match. Think of tennis. How many players would be on the court in a doubles match?
4.
4! Yes, you got it right! Hang on! Let's go! Oh! Never mind. Number 5. I'm sure number 5 is a very good prize for you. Something like a football or something like that, Tracy.
No,
Look,
it's
what
not.
Is it?
It's a bedside lamp.
It's a bedside lamp! Yeah! Is that it, Daniel? It looks very nice. It's very pretty, isn't it? And it's got the lamp round that side. Yeah, and it's there. OK, would you take it over and get it posted off? Thank you for playing the game, Tracy.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And if you want to play the game, well, we should be telling you how to enter into it later on with an address at the Pink Windmill, won't we?
Yeah.
We certainly will. That's what we're going to do. Now, we'll put all these away.
So you lot can be very quiet, you see, because, oh, look, my favourite chocolates. Oh, I say, now, which one am I going to have? Shall I have the baked bean centre or the garlic centre? Oh, I'm going to have a lazy, peaceful day, so you lot can all be quiet. It's Redford! Rock, how dare you come in bursting like that? What is the matter with you? Disturbing my lazy day? Take that! And you've upset all my chocolates. You'll have to pick them up later. And what's all this about Redford? What is the matter with him? Where is he?
Oh, please, Mrs. Grotbags. He's in the hall, and he's doing this.
He's in the hall and he's doing this?
Yes, that's right, you excess baggage. He was standing like this when I went up to bed last night, and he's still like this morning. Oh, what are we going to do?
Oh, leave him there. We'll use him as a hat stand.
Oh, Mrs. Grotbags, he's probably suffering badly with gyroscopics. Oh, poor Redford. He's broken down.
Poor Redford. Be quiet! Poor Redford. He's broken down.
Yes.
Ha! See, that's what you get for having a stupid robot in the house. Mechanical dustbin, I'll soon teach him. Do you know, if it's one thing you can have, it's a slosh in the gyroscopics with my bazazza, and that'll set him right. Where is he? Oh, it's a magnificent braid. Oh, the magnificent braid. President of the WI, which is incorporated, is actually here in my establishment. Oh, what a honour. Oh, it's lovely to see you here, the magnificent Freddie. Oh, I'm so thrilled. You see, Croc and I, we was just going on a mission, wasn't we, to get us a emu.
I've got to pick up all your chocolates first, though.
Which Grotbags? Last night, Witches Incorporated headquarters picked up a distress call from one of our robots.
Oh, dear.
I have checked the records and found that you own one robot Redford. Where is he?
Oh, he's in the hall.
Oh, yes, he's on a mission.
In the hall on a mission?
I mean, he had to go through the hall to go on his mission. Yes, he's probably up there now in the hovergrot.
Ah, well then, in that case, you should know his exact position.
Oh, I do. It's like this. Oh!
Hark! Was that a sound, what I heard? Yes! Yes, it's Redford returning from his mission. Yes, I thought I heard him. He's sitting in the hall having a rest. Look, you can have a look, Magnificent Fred.
Croc! Fetch him here to me at once.
Croc! You heard what the Magnificent Fred said. Go and fetch Redford here at once. Even if you have to drag him in. Got it?
Oh, I'll do my best.
It won't be long. He's gone to get my dear Redford.
Oh, dear.
Ah, just as I thought. Worn out. Why, you haven't had him serviced ever since you've had him down here at this place. Croc, gather together your friend, and we'll return to Witches Incorporated headquarters.
Oh, will it be all right?
Of course. We'll just fix the bits back together again, and then a short spell in the engine room, and he'll be as good as new. As for you, Witch Grotbags, for mistreating your robot, I'm going to confiscate your bezazzler.
Oh! Oh! Oh, no! Nothing ever goes right for me. And you lot can put a sock in it all.
It's good, isn't it? There we are. Oh, we're back here in the Pink Windmill. Here, Emu, it's time for twin schools again. And we've had quite a few letters coming in from schools asking to be twinned with those ones that we've shown you out in Australia. And do you remember the first one we showed you, I think, a few weeks ago now, wasn't it, Emu? It was called the Hunters Hill School out in Sydney. Well, we've got the thing there. Shut be a minute. Oh, thank you very much. Very good, very efficient. Yes, and we found that the St Lawrence Church of England School at Long Eaton, they were the ones, in fact, that we have twinned with that school. And we've got actually got some pictures of the pupils of St Lawrence Church of England School. There you can see that they've got their own little band there, and that's the rest of the class working on their computers. So they'll be sending each other letters and swapping projects and things. Oh, and talking about swapping projects, we had another letter too. You've got the other letter. Yeah, the other one is down there. Thank you very much. Put that one back in the files. We had a letter here which came from I shall find it in a minute. It came from the Icknield Infant School in Letchworth in Hertfordshire, and they said they've gone one better than swapping projects and letters. They've actually swapped teachers. They've sent a teacher over called Miss Tullis, who's gone out to Australia just before Christmas, and they now have an Australian teacher called Miss Buzzer. So that's nice. I'm very pleased that you've done your own swap. And we're getting pictures up here on the screen now, coming straight through from Trina. Are you there, Trina? Are you there? Can you hear us? We're waiting to receive you.
Yes, Rod. Here we are in Linfield East Primary School in a suburb of Sydney. We've just been up to the main part of the school where we've heard the band playing. And here I have with me Mr. Eagleton, who's going to tell us a little bit about the school. How many pupils are there in this school?
There are approximately 600 pupils in the school.
Yes, and what's their age range?
From around 5 through 12.
I see. And who uses this wonderful nature track we're standing on?
Many people in this area would use the track. It was put here by parents, but children, I think the parents use as much as the children do.
I see, yes. And so, what's happening on this nature track? What do you actually do?
Well, you'll see it now. Here come the children. They're about to
great.
go into action.
Right. Hey, can I just borrow a couple of you, please? Right. What's your names?
Katie. Alan.
Hello. I'm Katrina. So, do you enjoy doing this?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good. And you?
I do too.
Good. Well, are you going to take me on a bit of this track?
Sure.
Oh, God. I'd just like to say thanks for a wonderful day here.
Any time at all.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow, what do you think of that? Trina will never be the same again, will she, running around like that? Well, there you are. That's a school that's obviously interested in all outside sports, and they've got a band as well. And if your school is a bit like that, and you've got, what, something like 600 pupils, ages between 5 and 12, and you'd like to be twinned with that school out in Australia, then have a chat with your teacher and all your classmates first, and then drop us a line here at the Pink Windmill.
Emu's Pink Windmill Show. Central Independent Television, Lenton Lane, Nottingham, NG7 2NA.
With Captain Squint ready to fight to the last, Princess Hortensia imprisoned, Objob John is searching for Boggle, and Boggle is searching for treasure. Watch on.
I can't possibly do this, you know, if you keep looking over my shoulders. Now, you stay here, you men. Oh, and I'll walk off and find the treasure and the spot. When I've found it, I'll call you see. Now, stand back. 2 paces north. 2 paces west. 2 paces south. And 34 paces down there. 3, 4, 34. Oh, the treasure! I found it!
Congratulations. There's a fine piece of navigating you done. Admiral.
Ah! Fancy meeting you here, Captain Squirt.
Squint!
Squint. Yeah, it's a very good map you've given me, you know. I did it all, you see, and I found the treasure. Now I've got a chest, you know, just like that, like at the treasury. Anyone like that? And some gold, like. Just a minute. That is mine.
Correction, Boggle-Lad, me hearty. 'Twas yours. 'Tis now ours. Our spoils, as we pirates like to call it.
Hi. Then all what you were saying about me being an admiral was just a game.
That's right, me hearty. Just a little game. And now we're going to play another little game. It's called Keel-hauling.
Oh, just a minute. Shipmates, I've just remembered something. I got taken doggle for a walk today, you know. So if you'd excuse me, I'll get back. Yeah.
Grab him, you swans!
Shh, here, listen. That's His Majesty's voice. He's calling for help. Oh, he must be in trouble. Oh, perhaps he's met up with a wild boar or something. Or a bear. Here, you men. You go and rescue him. I'll stand here and keep guard. Oh, well, perhaps we'd all better go to Dreamy Village then and get some help. Yeah.
Your Majesty, where are you? It's me, Objob John.
Oh, help! Oh, it's a wild boar or a tiger or something. Help! It's only Objob John. Here, Objob John, are we glad to see you?
Why?
King Boggle's over there, and he's calling for help.
Well, come on, let's rescue him. Somebody give me a sword. Oh, come on.
Now, come on, Joggle. If anyone can find Boggle and the guards, you can. Now, come on, find one. Good. Oh, come on, that's good.
Captain Squint! Give yourself up, we've got you surrounded.
And play the pony! We'll never get rid of ye, you scurvy dog! Curses!
Oh, such language.
Stay where you are, Jim lad. I'll be the worse for the Admiral here. Now, all away!
Come on, Boggle. Hi, Boggle. Come on. Good boy.
We must try and think of something, quickly.
sea, the goddess of the sea. Ah! Be a curse on us. Run for your lives, lads. Ah!
Look, men! It's the Princess Hortensia. She saved the day.
Hooray! Oh, good old Hortensia. Oh, I got me treasure me back. And I beat the pirates. Because I'm an admiral.
This week we have received drawings from, amongst others, Dawn Fox, Paula Cooper, Marie Bultby, June Park, Matthew Steer,
Anthony Buswell, Stacey Ariel, Joanna Hartley, Colin Woodland and Ben Carter. And Emu is back, reads the banner on this super picture. It's of us and Rod and Emu and the Pink Windmill, and it reads, Emu is back and Rod too. And it was sent in by Sonia Cornell of Bootle, Merseyside. And Sonia's age 11. Thanks very much.
Yeah, and a lot of work's gone into this lovely collage here. As you can see, it's got bits of cloth that were cut out and stuck onto it. And look, there's the Pink Windmill audience there. And that was sent in from Christopher Jerry's of Manchester. Thanks a lot for that. Oh, and as you know, all the stuff we show on the Pink Windmill post office, well, that entitles you to a Pink Windmill T-shirt like this. Oh, and incidentally, all the notices on the notice board, well, they go into the spin quiz sack, and that's so you don't miss out on anything.
Hey, Joe, look at this. It's from Dawn Allen, aged 8, from Glasgow. And it's of all the characters, you see. There's Croc and Redford and Rod and Emu and Grotbags. But this is what I really want to show you, is on the back. It's a search word. I'm pretty good at these, so you watch out. Look, there's Grotbags. There, look.
Oh, look, I can see Boggle down there, look.
Oh, yeah, and there's Emu. It's really good, and it's very different. Thanks very much, Dawn.
Yeah, and we've got this lovely item sent in from Lindsay Blundell, and she's age 5, from Fleetwood in Lancashire. And she sent us some photographs, you see. And the top one, she says, is our Rod and Emu and Grotbags. Actually, that Grotbags has got quite a good resemblance, hasn't it, to the real one. And below is a Pink Windmill float, and you can see it's got Emu's World written on it. And that actually entered the Fleetwood Carnival, so thanks very much for that.
And here's a letter from Lee Smith, age 12, from Badsey. And he writes, I would like you and Emu to come along and help my uncle in the restaurant kitchen where he works as a chef. Well, Rod and Emu went along and met Lee's uncle, and Lee was rushing around fast and furious with services.
Oh, 2 trouts. Where's your trout?
Where's the trout?
Where's the trout?
Is the batter ready?
Of course it's not ready. I haven't done this yet, have I? Get the budget. Why do you... I've not played my French bread yet.
Can you put some more eggs in it?
What do you want?
Is it ready yet?
Pardon?
What's that?
Here. One curry.
Where's the batter?
What do you keep... What's a curry now? They're not in the batter.
Still no butter?
It's coming up. Don't worry about the... Hold up. Sound like being in the Houses of Parliament this time. What's the... Oh, 1 plate of chips. Where's your rotten batter? Before you ask any more.
Got some more eggs in the batter?
Wait a minute, I spilt the milk. Pardon?
More eggs in the batter?
More eggs in the batter.
Oh.
Yes. Hold up. I'm falling all over the place here. 1 garlic mushrooms. Here's the mushrooms. Find your garlic. Pardon?
Where's the batter?
Hold up. Where's the batter? Yes. I'm putting some more flour in the... What? 2 lasagna.
There's the batter ready, yeah?
I'm trying to find the lasagna now, aren't I?
Where's there?
Well, hold up.
Where is the batter?
If you'd like Rod and Emu to do something a bit out of the ordinary, then drop us a line here at the Pink Windmill.
Hang on, Joe, before we go, I must show you this. It's a beautiful Grotbags. Well, that's if Grotbags can be beautiful.
I'm sure she can.
It was sent in by Tony Pinion, along with this lovely letter here. And she writes in the brackets, I'm a brat. Well, you hang on to that, right? She's also sent a picture of herself, and she's got a lovely woolly emu badge, you see. And she says her mum made it. She also says that she saw Rod and Grotbags on stage and the Pink Windmill show in Great Yarmouth last summer. That's really good, thanks very much.
This is really lovely, you know. Look, it's got such detail, bizazza and stripy ties. Look, it goes all the way around to the back as well. It's... Oh, no. Look at this.
Serves you right, Joseph. You better show everyone.
Do I have to?
Yes, you have to, Joe.
It looks as if we've come to the end of things.
Oh, gosh, Connie.
Anyway, if you've got anything you want to send us, here's the address to write to.
Emu's Pink Windmill Show, Central Independent Television, Lenton Lane, Nottingham, NG7 2NA.
But here, gang, before we leave the Pink Windmill post office, we know something else, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, something. You see, it happens to be the birthday today of one of our Pink Windmill kids. And so, where are you, Kelly? Come on in. Yes, give her a big cheer. Hello. Yeah. You didn't know that we knew that, did you? And we've got something for you. Just a minute. There we are. There's a card for you. Open it up, show everybody the card. And we've got some more goodies here. It's like being in the grotto game. There's some chocolates. Yeah, isn't that lovely card? It's got ballet shoes on the front. Everybody signed it. And what about this? You see that?
Oh, it's really
Listen.
Oh, that's really good.
Isn't that nice? And it hasn't got any things on it underneath. No. It just keeps going. It works by the light, you see. So what do you think of that?
It's lovely.
Well, happy birthday, Kelly. Before you do any more, Kelly is now going to give us a speech.
Yeah, come on, give us a speech. Come on, give us a speech.
Well, it's very nice. Thank you very much.
Is that all you're going to say? Well, here, I thought I heard something then. I did. It's a knock at the door.
Oh, there's somebody at the door. Oh, there's somebody at the door.
Oh, there's somebody at the door.
Oh, there's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door.
Oh, it's someone's delivered a birthday cake for Kelly. Look at, very nice of you. Thank you. But would you like to bring it over here, sir? And put it down here. Kelly, what do you think of this? There. Yes, put it down. Thank you very much for delivering that birthday cake. Yeah, you're not an ordinary birthday cake deliverer, are you?
I am.
No, you're not. You're wearing a false beard. I think it's Paul Harker! Oh. He likes you know.
Does he?
Yeah, it's very kind of you to bring that cake in.
It's all right. I was coming past and I thought, well, I'd stop in and deliver it to her.
Oh, isn't that lovely? And you're doing ever so well with your new video, aren't you? Because it's just shot up to number 4. 4?
Yeah.
That's good. What was it called again?
It's called Don't Waste My Time.
He didn't mean don't waste it. He means
No,
it's called Don't Waste My
Yeah.
Time. Well, we've actually got some pictures of it here in the Pink Windmill, haven't we, gang?
Yeah!
Yeah! It's been nice to see that. Don't waste my time.
You keep coming around, knocking at my door.
much you want to blow the candles out, don't you? Ready? Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Kelly! Happy birthday to you! Right.
Come on then, here we go.
No, go on, Kelly, you help. Well, we're going to have a party here, aren't we, gang?
Yeah!
Come on, let's dish it all out. I'll make the tea.
Oh, be quiet, you horrible little brat! Oh, the humiliation of it all. That this should happen to me. And you lot can be quiet, otherwise I shall come down there and possess a lot of you. Oh, I can't, I haven't got my possessor. Oh, I know what I could do. I could beam 3 brats up and put them into my grotto. Yeah. Oh, I can't. I haven't got my dear Croc or my dear Redford. Oh, dear. I wonder how he's getting on. He must be feeling a bit better. He's down in that engineering room. I wonder if I can find him on my grot screen and see how he is. Let's see if I can get him on there. Oh, he must be really better by now.
Slide some oil to me, let it trickle down my spine. If you don't have some STP, Castrol will do just fine. Slip some to my elbows and to my fingers, if you would. Come on, and slide some oil to me, Croc.
Ooh, doesn't that feel good? I'll slide some oil to your feet.
Look at that, I've got toes again. Come on, slide some oil to my knees, and let me see if I can bend. Slide some oil to me, I'm beginning to feel just fine. Come on, slide some oil down my throat, and let me lubricate my mind. Slide some oil to me, go ahead, hit my shoulder blade.
Those who don't have to lubricate have certainly got it made.
Slide some oil to me, let it trickle down my side. Standing there in one position, oh, it really does make me tired. Slide some oil to me, I'm beginning to feel just fine. Slide some oil down my throat, and let me lubricate my mind. And let me lubricate my mind.
He's all right. They've put him all back together again. Oh, I must celebrate. I know. I'll beam 3 brats up for my grotto game. By the time I've done that, with a bit of luck, Redford and Croc should be back. Now, let's have a look. Oh, I'll have that one there. And, oh, there's lots to choose from. That one there. And, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, that one there. Oh, yes, beam them all up for my grotto game. Oh, I hope Redford and Croc are back. And welcome to Grotbags Grotto Game. Here we are all for Redford. Oh, Redford. It's so lovely to have you back.
Yes.
And you...
Oh, it was a nasty moment, it was.
Do you feel better, Redford?
Oh, I do. I'm much better now.
Oh, lovely. Robot Redford! My hostess, Croc! course, the music, as usual, is played by our lovely short-sighted bat, Campbell. Is that it? That wasn't very good for Campbell, was it? But that's about all we can expect. Redford, do your stuff. Explain. Don't chew your teeth. Explain the game, Redford.
Yes, I will. Now then, boys and girls, you see you've got some boxes in front of you. Now, inside those is another box, and another box, and another box. What you've got to do is unwrap all the parcels, and in the very last one, there's a blower. And the first one to blow the blower is the winner. All right?
You understand?
Now.
And on 3, when Croc does the whistle, that's when you start. Put your hand above your parcels. Above your parcels! Right? Are you ready, Croc? On 3.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, go! Brats over there who are going to receive consolation prizes! Very nice to meet you, Colin and Martin.
That's it. That's it. There you go with Croc. There we are. Bye-bye.
Sarah.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Colin and Martin.
There we go.
Horrible little brats, and this is little Sarah.
Yes, isn't she lovely?
And how old are you, Sarah?
9.
9. Oh, it's very nice to meet you. Well, come over here, and we'll play a different game
Sarah,
with you.
so they can all see you at home.
Because
that's it.
We've got something exciting for you with thousands of prizes.
Yes.
We've got 2 cauldrons, actually, haven't we?
Yes.
Show the cauldrons.
Yes, and in one of the cauldrons we have a booby prize, and in the other cauldron we have a star prize.
Come along then. Go and pick a cauldron.
Wait a minute. You've got 2 cauldrons to choose from over there. Look, you've got cauldron number 1 and cauldron number 2.
Hurry
now,
up.
which one are you going to choose? Number 1. You go and get cauldron number 1 and bring it to Mrs. Grotbags.
Oh, Mrs. Grotbags! Oh, Mrs. Grotbags!
Oh, dear Croc, what have you done?
Oh, I'm stuck.
Get out of there. Look, a crocodile handbag. And don't do that again, Croc.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just because I give you a nice new microphone. I'm so sorry about that. We nearly lost Croc.
Gets his fingers into everything.
Oh, there we are.
Give that to Mrs. Grotbags. Now, we're going to show the boys and girls at home just what's in your cauldron. Look. There we are.
Now, Sarah, instead of that cauldron, I have got something absolutely fantastic. Basil, get out of there, Basil.
Ooh.
A lovely game. You can play with all your classmates. Lovely. Solitaire.
Like yourself, don't you?
And of course, there is no expense spared because the prizes cost a fortune on this show. A bar of crunchy. And you've got 20% extra. You're very lucky. I nearly had that just now. And Dungeons and Dragons is another lovely game. It's a lovely game.
Oh, what are you doing?
Let's see what else we can... A beautiful art set. Where you can do your own oils.
Yeah, that drawing, isn't it?
And look what's found its way in here again. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs.
No, it's
written by
not.
Streaky Bonehead.
It's Emu's World Storybook.
Oh, yes, and look who's that there, look.
Sometimes she doesn't know what
It's
she's
Auntie
saying.
Grotty, isn't it? You can have all that instead of your cauldron.
What are you going to do?
Colin, cauldron before, Colin. Stop it.
Cauldron. She wants the cauldron.
You want the cauldron? Are you certain? Quiet! She wants the cauldron. I'm going to put all these back. And you know what you've won? You've won something so exciting. It's been there all week, and it's now melted. It's a melted snowball.
Oh, well, never mind.
Isn't that exciting, isn't it? It's
Never
all
mind.
gone now, you
Croc's
see.
got a consolation
Never
prize
mind,
for
you can have a Pink Windmill T-shirt and badges.
Why should she have a
and all
Pink Windmill T-shirt?
Because she's got to go away with the consolation prize, because the others had a prize.
But
so
Sarah
why
doesn't
shouldn't
mind,
she?
do you? You don't mind, Sarah, do you? Because it's fun. Coming on with Auntie Grotty, isn't it? Yes! Yes! Well, she's got to see all the wonderful prizes.
Oh, well, just back here with them. That's it, thank you very much. Well, no, that's enough. Can you stop it? Just back here, we've got time to phone up somebody else at home and play Emu Spin Quiz. What do you think? All right? It's a nice one. Let's have a look at this one. Emu Spin Quiz, the Pink Windmill Show. Look at that. That's a picture of you, Emu. And it's from Richard, is that? Richard Artcliffe, who lives at Heron Ridge. Right. There's the phone number. There. And then we'll phone you up, Richard, and perhaps you'll be lucky if you get the question right. And when we spin the wheel, if it lands on the sails, then you can win that superstar prize, which is, what are you doing? Which is that lovely computer. You're just trying to get back at Kelly's cake, aren't you? On the phone? Who is it? Is it Richard? Let's have a look. Yes, it is Richard. Hello, is that Richard?
Yeah.
Are you watching the show?
Yeah.
And you having a nice time?
Yes, thank you.
Would you like a bit of cake? No, you can't eat it down there. Sorry about that. Right, Richard, you're age 9. Right?
Yeah.
Is he gone? Are you there?
Yeah.
Are you age 9?
Yeah.
You are, right. And we've got a very hard 9-year-old question here for you.
Who uses a stethoscope?
Who uses a stethoscope? Oh.
Doctor.
Who?
Doctor.
A doctor! Yay! Hold that! Here we go! It might come up, it might... Go and get all the other stuff. Look at you won, Richard. Look at that.
Thank you.
What do you think of that, all right?
Lovely.
It's lovely computer, and that's not all that goes with it. You've got a book that goes with it as well, and one of these, a tape recorder thing. Also got and tapes and more tapes.
Thank you.
What do you think about that? That's all going to come to you via the post office, all right?
Thank
you take that over there, Daniel.
Drop it.
OK, thank you very much for playing the game, Richard. You're pleased, aren't you?
Yeah.
So are we. Well, bye-bye.
Bye.
And that's all we got time for. Send us a line if you want to play and join in with the Pink Windmill Spin Quiz. And so until we see you next week, from all of us here, it's goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Come on. Come on.
Good show that, eh, Horace? Oh, boy. That's it from Children's ITV for this week, but don't forget...